Yep. You just got introduced to Bullneros right at the very beginning of the video, guys. He's just sleeping like a boss, and I am walking. But anyway, we are back again with the more levels, the more leveling. Me and Luss.
Hello.
Yes, we have not. The only thing I have done is turned this quest in when I got here and accepted his quest, and now I need to go get the others.
You forgot to introduce
And
another
and
friend of ours that
and
is on this call.
and
I'm somewhere there.
yeah, and we have a new visitor in the Skype call with us. Kotes, say hello.
I will be your spiritual guide,
Yes,
since I can't physically be there.
yes, he is with us
He
in
will be
spirit.
guiding us.
Oh, okay.
I saw this thing from Mulan, and it has the woman and the older woman, and it says, "God, I wish we prayed to the ancestors today." And the old woman says, "Why would you do that? They're dead," or something along those lines. And just that way of the grandma makes me want to be like her when I grow up. Just that way. Just that
Oh,
way.
great! We gotta
You're a
fight
bit
these
Like
stupid
pointing
giant
out
rats.
the obvious of bullshit.
You coming?
Yeah, since Chinese live to be like 200 years old, right?
Apparently.
Yep, totally.
Are these
totally do it.
Chinese or Japanese?
So how tall do pandas actually get?
Well, pandas originate in China, so.
Yeah.
You don't know how tall they get? Like pandaren?
Well, if they're like any other bear, they might be about 6 foot.
Yeah, probably.
So I'm
Males
gonna
are
be a
probably
really tall
about.
panda. Cool.
Males are probably gonna be
I
about.
I don't know much
7.
about pandaren lore. I have not looked. I know you're mostly a dwarf fan. There goes the comments.
Yeah, of dwarves.
But
I'm sure a lot of people like dwarves. I like dwarves personally.
there's not
because
much really like main lore for pandas. They were in Warcraft 3, but like otherwise
If you have done the Lore Walker quest, they'll tell you what happens to them, and basically all characters on Pandaria, like all the NPCs and whatnot.
That's probably why so many people were butthurt that they brought the Pandaren in. Sorry guys, but that's probably why a lot of
No,
the
actually,
people were butthurt about
It
it.
makes a lot of sense for them being in.
Yeah, it does, but people don't understand that. I've seen comments up the ass everywhere I
they're
go.
more curious to the fact of the storyline, like the aspects lost their immortality because they fulfilled their purpose, and then all of a sudden pandas. You would think that they would do like Emerald Dream, or do another thing of the Burning Legion, which apparently this is all hush hush, but they might be doing it because Alira and Turlon are coming back, which fucking
The
awesome.
tips tell you what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
They've been gone for so many years.
Well,
Of
just
course,
look
they're
what-
gonna come back sometime.
Look
I
what
also
they
think
did with
that
the
Rathian
Titans.
is going to become evil and destroy the world, but that's just me.
Look what they did with the Titans. They gave you a hint with the new raid.
Yeah, the new raid, like the heroic dude.
Even
Yeah,
the old
the
raid showed it, like Mogushon Vaults, the engine.
Well, there was a lot
was
of
all
there was a
Titan
lot of
artifacts.
hints like that. And I'm really excited that they're doing this because I really hope that we get to fight with them. That would be fucking amazing. Like I would actually enjoy raiding with that shit. As long as they don't make the gear
Stupid
as
looking.
horrible as these last two, like paladins.
When you hear Titans, I think of awesome looking stuff, just in
Like
general.
stone armor or crystals or anything of that nature. That's what I think of.
Yeah, high class, pretty much looking high class looking armor. In a way.
Because they're fucking titans. Are you getting all these stuff done? Because I've already killed everything that I need to kill.
Yeah, I killed everything. Now I just got to get 3 pumpkin and 3 carrots. Feel like I'm about to cook dinner.
I was gonna go back to the Pandaren talk. Pandarens came out in Warcraft 3.
Mhm.
Well, I know that they were. What was it? Chen Storm Stout, right?
He had a lot of influence of the making of Orgrimmar.
Now, for what I heard, they were actually friends with the Alliance, but during the War of the Ancients, the shit that the Alliance were doing, or the Night Elves specifically, were pissing them off, so they mostly became friendlier with Thrall. Is this true?
Oh yeah, that's the newer lore that they added.
But I kind of agree with that because if you think about it, Ashara was doing some really stupid shit that she should not have been doing. But
Where
I
you going?
think it's by far one of my favorite tales also because it circles around Illidan, Tyrande, and
Where is
that
my...
whole
Malfurion.
and Malfurion. I don't really like Malfurion, so
Oh, he's a bamf. You should have saw him in Warcraft 3.
he looks better in the older pictures that I've seen, but now like he just stands with Tyrande and lets people rape her and doesn't even give a shit.
Tyrande, she is a bitch. Because with the scenario that I did today, she is so hot-headed, I am surprised that she has not wiped out the Night Elves. I don't remember what scenario I did, but I was turned into a human pretty much.
Oh yeah.
And you have
See,
to
I
help.
haven't
one of
done
the
many of the new
ones for-
scenarios.
You have to help Rin
I need
or
some carrots.
Vin.
Where the fuck are these carrots?
They're over here. You have to help the Alliance King. I don't
Yeah, you
know
have
how
to help King Rin.
Yeah, and Tyron is like, if it was just me, I would have charged right in. And the whole time, the whole mission of the scenario, you're trying to get prepared to charge into there. And the whole time,
So wait, what are they charging into? The horde or?
I just
They're trying to set up a stronghold.
Pretty
Basically what
much.
They're trying.
Not enough energy.
and
They're trying to get an edge on the horde.
yeah, so you're pretty much
Which-
helping the Alliance as a horde toon.
In my opinion as well, I think that there should have been a raid. So like when Jaina like lost it and we bombed Theramore,
Yeah.
and then she's like, "Well, fuck you, Sun Reavers. I'm just gonna murder like half of your clan." I think that should have been a raid in Dalaran where we fucking fight
We
Jaina.
gotta go underneath. I
Because
forgot.
I know she's a main part of the story and
Down here.
Wrath and shit like that, but I just really like her as an evil person, and I think she would make an awesome raid boss.
I hope Sylvanas comes back.
Sylvanas
We'll
has
probably have her as a raid boss, given the fact for Garrosh at the end of this expansion.
I mean, a
um,
raid helper.
For us, it's gonna be Jaina, and then for the Alliance, it might be Sylvanas.
I hope
Now,
not.
Sylvanas, I think she's gonna come more in tuned in the next expansion because if her sister's coming back, some shit's gonna come down. And people rumored that because of the Burning Legion, the Fell, all kinds of stuff, the shit that Turlon and her have become accustomed to, that I don't think that Lyra is a high elf anymore. I
you-
think she is going to be a blood elf.
Are you getting
And
these
that's gonna be
carrots?
fun. Nope.
Oh.
Sorry,
We'll
I
find
I just really love lore, particularly around the sisters and the Burning Legion. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Yeah, bad thing is, lore has an ending, and then speculation just carries on.
Well, that's what kind of pisses me off in a way because they have some set in stone, but then they change it. They change the lore, so it's
Right,
like
this way.
They try changing it to make it make sense.
to
but
match it.
ultimately, it really doesn't.
I don't know
Like
much
they
about
have
lore at
at
all.
the end.
I don't know
You-
much about
You
lore at
need
all.
to,
So
because the books that are written, like the depth that they go to make this world so amazing is astonishing because the books are nice. Like
Or hell,
Like-
just play
like,
the
I think
games. You'll learn all the lore.
when I read Arthas, Rise and Fall of the Lich King, I cried because I actually liked Arthas. I was very excited to kill him, but I think that he had humanity to him in his own way. He just was doing what he thought was right for his
that's
people.
just like Illidan.
It's misjudgment. on
Illidan
him
was
and Illidan.
extreme.
Illidan did what he thought was right for his people, what he thought would save it, and he would shun.
I know enough of Arthas and Illidan's story to know that they were misunderstood and treated wrongfully what they were trying to do for their people. But if I had to choose which I would think is worse, I would probably think that Illidan's story is worse.
Well, yeah. And so he did things that he shouldn't have done, but he was saving his people in the end, and then he ends up getting shunned. I honestly think that the person that I like a little bit more is Arthas, genuinely because of his motions, how he went through becoming a Lich King, became a Lich King, I should say.
Like,
His storyline is more passionate and fucking
Yeah,
amazing.
but right after he got that sword, he killed his father. And at a point, yeah, there's a point when you're evil.
I know, and my
Even for the greater good, if you're succeeding your father and then unleashing Scourge on him, that's not right. It's kind of like It's kind of like Deathwing, Neltharion, the Earth Warder.
well, the old gods fucking turned his shit up, but apparently the old gods have to do with everything. Like in the end, it's the old gods that are fucking doing all of this. I mean, if you read Cataclysm, Nas Dormu said, yeah, they have their hand in everything. So I'm very excited for the details and more lore.
Oh yeah, I think they're part of the Burning Legion.
I honestly do. Like, I understand that they were reigning with the elemental bosses when the Titans came down here and all that good shit, but I think there's something different. I think that
We already
We'll find out
know.
in a couple expansions.
Yeah, we already
we
know.
already know who the end boss is, but still, like, I don't think it's gonna end. I don't.
We
I
already know who
honestly
the
don't.
end boss is for this expansion is. Probably gonna be
Well,
Garrosh.
if they can still think of new lore, then they're gonna create more games. That's the way it's going to be.
I hope.
I really would hope that they would do an Emerald Dream expansion. Like,
I'm
I
sure
know
they
that they
will.
probably won't, but
I think
it
they
would be
will
nice.
because we're running out of room on this fucking.
And considering people still
this world.
glitch and they go there and it's just a huge mass of space filled with things that you could do. It's
Oh yeah, we
course.
still have to unlock the island, the Tomb of Sargeras.
Yep. I like that there was a thing on Tumblr about that actually
shit.
where it showed a map with all the new islands, like it was taken from a GM or perhaps the GM put it on there. I don't know. But it had the Tomb of Sargeras and I don't know.
Well, it could have been fan interpretation. They could have just made their own. There are.
But it was
Photoshopped.
relatively
Well, it's not Photoshop. If it looks
Amazing.
like WoW, yeah.
because the islands that have come up, like if you look at them now, they look exactly like the way he described it. And
Yeah.
even back in Wrath, people were like, "Oh, the bugs are gonna come back. We're gonna have a bug war," and then the fucking Klaxi show up. Hello.
Yeah,
Like-
pretty much.
I don't know. It just boggles my mind how much lore that they could so use that people would love. Like.
Hmm.
It's delicious. And the Burning Legion, I think we're going to probably get a lot of Burning Crusaders coming back because...
Oh yeah, I'm
Well,
sure.
the thing is, you gotta figure that the game is called Warcraft. Well, war is gonna continue until the planet is extinguished.
Either that or until the Horde or Alliance stop fighting each other.
Well, they won't stop fighting. That's the whole purpose of this game,
Mhm.
World of Warcraft.
Pretty much.
But I think they really stopped that. Like they had to bring the war back into World of Warcraft because there was other shit that we were doing.
because
other
of
bosses we
Deathwing,
were
they had to join
However,
forces.
they also apparently lost money making cinematics because if you look at the cinematics of the Burning Crusade, of Vanilla, of Wrath, and then Kata, and then like the rest of the bosses or the
Gorgeous.
rest of the raids, if you will, like their cinematics were not as they were shit.
Shit.
So it's like they need to bring that back because just looking at all the old cinematics like makes me.
Come on, big boy.
Well, the reason they make you feel that way is because they are nostalgic to you.
Yeah.
I know, and
And one day the scenes in Cataclysm will be with you as well, like Wrathgate.
Yeah, I actually showed Wolf the Wrathgate, and I showed him.
Or no, that was back in.
People love what expansion they were born in. My bestie, she loves Burning Crusade because that's when she started leveling, that's when she started playing. I tend to be more of a Wrathy because I love the lore. Like I played in the earlier stages of Wrath too with Old War and shit.
So
But
far,
Vanillas love vanilla, and it's just whatever you feel
me.
that you know.
Shit.
Like you
Ow,
know
ow,
it so
fuck
well
me.
that you don't. It's always something you can come back to.
I think
think about.
I think for me on that, speaking of like which one you were born in, since I started playing originally on vanilla, I might have been born technically, how you say, in vanilla, but I actually like almost every single one of them. I don't really particularly like the vanilla cinematic as much as I do Burning Crusade or Lich King or Kata. Like, I love the Cataclysm one just because I like Deathwing. He's an awesome character. But then I also love Illidan and Arthas, and that is a freaking annoying
And that is where
ass
we should question:
rat.
what is your favorite
main villain.
expansion? What is or main villain for that matter? Mine are Arthas and Illidan, but Illidan really isn't considered a villain to me.
Well, not Arthas. The Lich
I just love
King.
his storyline, really.
The Lich
So,
King. You need to specify because Arthas was good. The Lich King is the bad version.
all right, fine, Lich King, but he did have a little bit of Ner'zhul in him.
Yeah.
Um,
But
yeah.
me.
I really. Oh, I'm level 7. Oh my god. We just got so like into what we were talking about. But anyway, yes. What is your favorite villain?
Me personally, I can't choose because I like them all.
Did you just say Hogger?
Yeah, he was
Yes.
an asshole back in.
Dude.
Yes, he
Noah.
was. I hated
I
Hogger,
like
and then he
how
became
that is still
I
something.
got the
you
quest
pick
at
up, like,
fucking
dying.
7, and they're like, kill this bastard. I was like, okay.
yeah,
Off
and
to
then
me, frickin'
he
three
gets
shots me.
captured. He gets captured, and then he becomes a dungeon boss.
No, old one. You just have to kill him.
Mm-hmm. That makes no sense.
All right,
If
we asked them a question, so we can't like keep
All right.
going.
Yeah,
Or
you
else
guys
this
got
video's gonna be forever, and then they're gonna be like, "This is too long."
You guys got your videos, your videos, your questions. You guys got your take on lore. You got your little history lessons. You guys got Bullneros twice in the video. So I'm going to end it with Bullneros looking at you like a boss, sleeping.
Oh, I didn't get all the wood planks. Fuck. All right. Anyway, I'll shut up.
Anyway,
I didn't get all of it either.
anyway, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we will see you guys in the next video. And I like how